Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here today to watch this video. I want to give you all a look at where we were camped and give you a look at some more of the Badlands. This area is so beautiful and such a unique kind of topography to look at all the rock formations, and it's just amazing. It makes me really stop and think about how these things get created. And you know, one thing that always strikes me when we're at areas like this, you know, this place is so big and so vast. And you know, we took a drive, an impromptu Jeep drive, Jeff and I and Bear and Lefty, and we got to see the park. And it's right, such a large area. And when you look, you know, you zoom out on a map and you look at this area and where we are, it's just a small dot. And that always strikes me when I'm seeing these, just where you can see for miles. It's so big, so vast, but it's just a small dot on the map of the United States. And that always really strikes me and kind of grabs a hold of me when I'm looking out over these kind of areas. And you know, when we're in Colorado up in the forest and it's trees as far as you can see and mountains, and then you look on a map and it's just a little dot where we are and what we're seeing, just a little dot. The country is so big and there's so many of these kind of places to see that I can't get enough of them. And you know, we've only seen a small part of the country, and I want to keep looking at these kind of locations. And you know, not to be corny, but I feel it as much as I see it when I'm at these places. They really overtake me with just how amazing they are to see and feel and smell. I want to see more of these kind of areas. And that's what our goal is to just keep seeing them. Oh, we got a fleet find right here. I don't know what this is. Therma Rest, Trail Scout. I don't know, it looks like a yoga mat or something. Maybe it's some kind of thermal blanket. And it's got like these like backpack hanging. So lightweight. So this is I don't know what it is. We're gonna find out once we get it unwrapped. Good find, Left. He found this.
Lefty.
He's got the command post position back there. We got a full house here. A 100-pound dog sitting between us. And this knucklehead back here. Okay. Left, you're pointing the wrong way, buddy. Left. He's got his head out the window back there.
We'll jump out, will he?
Left. Hey. Come on. Come on.
That damn thing.
Oh yeah, it's unzipped?
Yeah. Yep. And that's why I can't zip that. The other side I can zip. That one I can't.
Well, he found the hole. Climb. This thing just kind of crawls right up it, huh?
Grab some shit here that wasn't even.
I'll tell you. were lucky enough to see some wildlife as we were driving along here. I'm not sure what those are, maybe antelope. Somebody can comment down below and tell me what they are. We also went through this area where there were prairie dogs like I've never seen. You know, we've seen prairie dogs before, but you know, maybe in the dozens, but this was the hundreds and probably thousands that we just weren't seeing because they were everywhere. And I think someone commented that it's the largest population, like, what do you call it, a herd of prairie dogs in the country, that area that we went through. And boy, I believe it. They were both sides of the road, just all over the place. And Lefty was sure interested in them. That's for sure. You know, we saw bison coming up here. I've got a bison, a buffalo, that we got really up close and got to see just how massive those things are. I was blown away by just how big and muscular that thing was. And you know, we're sitting there in the Jeep, and that thing didn't have a care in the world. He didn't care about that Jeep. He didn't care about the dogs making noise in the Jeep. He just went right on about his business and moseyed on across the road just as he wanted to, without even worrying about us. This area here, the rock formations, it's just an incredible thing to see. The colors, it doesn't really show as well in the video, but some of the colors, there's an area, I think they call it yellow rock, and it's actually, the rocks are, you know, whatever the minerals are that's in them, they're just this bright yellow color. Really amazing to see all this. And you know, I have no idea how this stuff gets created. Obviously erosion, water erosion, wind erosion, and the layering of the rocks allows some layers to remain and the rest to get really worn away. And it always is so amazing to think that all these circumstances had to come together at the right time. You know, that there was that type of rock there in an area where there is water and wind, and it allows it all to get chipped away and leave these amazing formations like this. You know, that doesn't happen everywhere, and I think, you know, I felt really lucky to be able to see this. You know, that our country has these different areas where all these situations and circumstances fell into place to create these amazing there's amazing things to see. You see, there's some of the yellow rocks there on the left side of the road, really wild looking. And, you know, I didn't really read all of the information that we picked up as we went through the ranger station, but there's a lot of different things to see, unique things. Even within all that uniqueness, there's some even more unique things to see as you travel through it. If you're in South Dakota, go to the Badlands, boondock on that area that we were, and go into the Badlands National Park and check it out. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee you, you won't. Left. Hush.
There's a moon you don't want to mess with.
Left. Hey, hey, Left. I don't think you scared him, Left. See you, brother. Wow. Wish they didn't have that sign right there.
Stand in front of it.
Ruins the shot. Right here. Right here. Stay right there, lad. Stay right there. Okay. Oh, hello, boys. Hello, boys. You okay? You be a good boy. Oh, yep. You checking out? I don't have much. It's just paper towels and such. Okay. You be a good boy? Left. There's nothing in there for you. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're kind of held up inside. Can you hear the wind? It is really ripping. So I repositioned the truck this morning so we're pointed straight into the wind. If you haven't yet entered to win the Gulu GT4000 booster, make sure you're entered. I'm doing the drawing tomorrow, and then I'll post the results on the 1st. So make sure you go to that video. I'll put a link down in the video description of this one so you can click right through to that video. Make sure you're entered. Put your keyword Gulu. Do the drawing tomorrow. And good luck to everyone that enters. And thank you all again for watching our videos and being with us. So we knew this was coming today.